The 5 months that we worked together, we've closed $170,000 or so in deals. But the promise of an additional 200 is already on the table. And, significant probability of closing $500,000 sales in the first 6 months is remarkable. Yeah, absolutely. My name is Brendan Schwanee. I'm the producer, director, and founder, owner of Plywood Pictures. We're a 20-year-old production company, New York City based, but we work remotely and both nationally and internationally now. We've only been working with Sales Market, I think, for about 4 months, and we've already, closed enough deals with them to cover a full year of working with them plus. Actually, much more than a year. And so we're very happy with their approach. So we onboarded in June, and I had my first job with a client before the end of August. So that was fast. We've already closed, I think, 4 different clients, and again, we're pretty big ticket clients, right? And so, there's the range of sales were $1,000 to we just closed a client for nearly $140,000. And that's with one single client that, again, started completely by, the first day I met with them. They had never heard of us before, except for the outreach via Sales Market. Additionally, we work a lot in tech space. Again, that's another place they told us to really help us reach into and find additional companies. So we closed a deal with another tech firm, and it was worth $25,000 for a 1 month job, but it has a option in it for it to become a permanent contract that would be worth, the first year would be worth in excess of $190,000. So, right now, sort of in the door, we've in the 5 months that we worked together, we've closed $170,000 or so in deals. But the promise of an additional 200 is already on the table. And, significant probability of closing $500,000 sales in the first 6 months is remarkable. I think the level of personalization that they were putting into the process really, really resonated to the kind of work that I do. And like I said, I think we found the model that works for our company, that works, and more importantly, works for our clients. But then also you add in someone like Sales Market and having that like really great relationship where they're approaching things in the way that brings the right people in the door for us to continue to grow. I look at 2026 as an opportunity not to just, survive or tread water, but actually to start to grow and thrive again.